All right. Well, I know we're not all here yet, but we should go ahead and get started. We have some stragglers, and that's okay. It's all right. While we're waiting for them, does anybody want to talk about something that's happened to them this week? What's going on with you guys? I know it's a busy, exciting time in all of your lives. Does anybody want to share how they've been feeling? Anybody have any news? Any big doctor appointments? What's going on? Nothing? No signs of life? Okay, well, we can get back to that later. While we're waiting for our stragglers to come in. Oh, welcome. Come on, come on in. Come on in. There's a few seats up here in the front. We saved them for you. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading from this book that I really love. It's a book by Rachel Lorena Brown, and there's an excerpt of it here. So, we experience birth so differently from the intimate spaces of our bodies and minds. It feels disingenuous to strike comparisons and place value judgments. Any woman who experiences the vulnerability of carrying a child in her body or heart and bringing it earthside is heroic in my estimation. This idea that there is a special medal dangling on the tree for going without meds makes us undervalue ourselves and depreciate the ordeals we have endured. Lost moms, adoptive moms, cesarean birth mothers, we all open. We all tear somewhere, body, heart, soul. We all both wildly embrace and struggle to embrace these experiences. It all takes courage, and that courage is always worth celebrating. Don't you guys love that? Isn't that really special? I think there's a lot there to unpack, a lot there to think about that you can take with you. What I'd like to do right now is we've been talking about active labor, and I want everybody to go ahead and everybody take a clothespin. And what we're going to do is when I turn on the music, I want you to take that clothespin and I want you to put it on the fleshy part of your earlobe. All right? Here we go. All right, it's 11 a.m. Excuse me, it's 11 p.m. And you roll over in bed and you tell him, I think it's happening, honey. All right. How's that feeling? Anybody want to admit that it's a little intense? Labor doesn't feel anything like this, but it's a feeling. It's a feeling. So how are you going to move through that feeling? How are you going to get through that experience? Well, I'd like everybody to lie down on the floor and spread your legs apart. And husbands, get down there with them. All right? Just be there. All right, now let's stand up because we know that gravity is our best friend. Okay, we're going to do the slow dance. Just rock back and forth. Fellas, go ahead and give him some massage. Yeah. All right. Now don't forget about the birth ball. That's one of my favorites. I just love to flop down on the old birth ball and just. Now, we don't teach breathing like that anymore, guys. But when I was going through, it was always. Don't forget to touch. And it's some people don't like to be touched, and that's okay too. That's okay too. All right. Well, hopefully that gave you an idea of something about what it might be like. Now, this next bit is going to be a little awkward, might be a little uncomfortable. You might even laugh, and that's okay. But it is a birthing class, and I feel like you need to know what active labor looks like. So I'm gonna get down on the floor here, and I'm gonna This is what it looks like.